What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports, bringing you another video. Guys, I just want to talk about EA. I want to talk about the direction that EA is going in right now. It's obvious. And I want to talk about the reality of Madden football in the way I see it, the way Hollywood sees this thing, okay? Now, let's get something straight right out of the gate. You know, some of you guys might say, which, usually I get that in the comment section, why do you keep playing Madden if you got complaints about Madden? You know, everybody got complaints about games, man. People complain about MLB. People complain about 2K, NBA 2K. People complain about Call of Duty. There's every game that people complain about, guys. But the reason why I think the Madden heads keep getting this game and playing this game every year, because you can still have fun with Madden. You can still have fun with Madden. Then a lot of you guys might say, you're the problem. Guys keep spending money on Madden and it ain't getting better. You're the problem. Well, anyway, guys, I just want to give you my thoughts about the way I see it as far as EA. Now, us Madden heads like the game, obviously, right? But we're not getting our real NFL itch, okay? We're not getting the simulation football we want. We're kind of liking Madden, but we hate Madden at the same time. I don't want to say hate, but we don't like Madden at the same time, okay? And in those complaints we have with the game, it's been years of disappointment, okay? Even though we like the game, we don't like the game at the same time, because Madden should be further than what it is. I think we've shown a lot of patience to Madden community, okay? So what do a lot of us do? We still talk about NFL 2K5. We still talk about All Pro Football 2K8. We create football mods, right? We create emulators. We create new rosters. We create revamped NCAA 14, right? We do all of this kind of stuff to get our football fixed. We play the old Mads. We play old games, right? Okay. So we do all those things, guys, because we're not really getting what we want from Madden. Okay, we're getting a little bit, I can say it for myself, there's some fun with Madden, but there's a lot of frustrating. Madden should be, being the only simulation football game, this should be a lot further, man. Okay, but I'm going to talk about that, the reason why it's not here in a little bit, okay? Now, other things to get our football fixed that Madden is not giving us, and we play older games to get that fixed sometimes, you know? We're revamping NCAA 14. We're doing all kind of stuff, okay? Now, the franchise community, okay, is dissatisfied with the game. The Ultimate Team community is dissatisfied with the game. Even the NFL players, professional NFL players, are dissatisfied with the game. We all know that Madden is behind in technology and quality. Right? We all know that, okay? We all know that. Now, EA calls all the shots on how the game is made and produced, okay? And what's going on to be in it, and what's going to be in the game is all decided by the suits in EA, not the development team, guys. Not the development team. The development team is there to get their orders, get their marching orders to put this game out, okay? The suits at EA decides what's going to happen with this game, what the priorities, what's going into this game, okay? Not the developers. So when they do the yard, when they do KO and all that stuff, man, the EA is calling all those shots, not the developer, guys. Now, because EA has the only NFL licensed game, they are profiting from the game sales. EA's making a lot of money. Even by them giving the game away every year, they're making a ton of money from initial sales, okay? And they are making over $1 billion a year from Ultimate Team alone. Let's take out the initial sales. Just Ultimate Team alone, EA is profiting over $1 billion a year. Okay, now let me explain this to you. So EA, the suits, they see a success formula, right? That's working and they have no competition. EA is sitting in a hot seat as far as they're concerned. They're making money, they're profiting, the Ultimate Team is doing pretty good. Hey, they have no competition. EA is, their bellies are full, man. EA's, they good. They good, right? Now, in EA's eyes, they are doing the right thing, okay? So when they hear our complaints, okay, they don't think the changes are valid based on this success. They're saying, man, we're making money. Ultimate Team's making money. Everybody's playing the game. People like us, the Madden heads, get the game every year. So EA says, man, we're doing what's right. We don't need to change. Even though they hear our complaints, they don't think it's valid because they're making money and people are buying the game. Okay? Now, so EA says our focus is on the cash cow, the Ultimate Team. EA said we're going to keep our eyes on our cash cow. We're going to keep our priority on our cash cow, which is Ultimate Team. The development team says the community. Now this is what the development team, Rex was trying to do for years, right? Clint is still trying to do it, I think, but Rex was trying to do it for years. The development team is telling the suits at EA, the community, okay, the community wants better gameplay. This is what I believe this is what they said. At least I think Rex was fighting for this. Rex Dixon was fighting for this. I know if anybody was doing it, he was doing it. So I'm gonna say Rex. Okay, let's just say to the development team. Okay, now the development team was telling EA the community wants better gameplay. Okay, the development team was telling EA suits the community wants better immersion. The development team was telling EA the suits the community wants more realism. The development team and Rex was telling the suits at EA the community wants a better NFL presentation. Okay, right? This is what we've been asking for, right? The dev team tells EA suits the community wants better animations. The community wants pre-game and post-game shows. The community wants a halftime show with highlights, right? They know what we want, guys. They know what we want. The development team also tells EA that we want a better franchise mode, right? Okay, but EA don't want to improve franchise mode because in their minds they're saying if it's already the most played mode in the game, people enjoy franchise mode, why are we going to spend money and resources to improve it if it's already the most played mode in the game? Listen to me, guys. I'm telling you, I guarantee this is what they're saying. Okay, so they thinking, why are we going to invest money in franchise mode when it's the most played? So that's telling us people love franchise mode the way it is, but they don't understand it's the only NFL game out here. That's what they don't understand. And if they do, they don't care, right? Again, they love it because they have no competition. Okay, so EA says, judging by our sales, gameplay is okay. Gameplay must be okay based on our sales. Gameplay must be okay. We don't need to make it a priority. We have no competition. We don't need to make gameplay a priority. And Rex said EA said that's not a back of the box feature, right? It's not a priority, guys. They're thinking the game is already good. We're doing good in sales. Ultimate Team is going through the roof. Why would we change it? Why would we spend more money when we don't have to? Okay, this is how I see it, guys. Is what they're thinking. Okay, so now when Ultimate Team was born with Madden NFL 10, I think Ultimate Team came out with Madden NFL 10. The quality of Madden series started to diminish. It started to diminish when Ultimate Team was born. Now, don't get me wrong. Madden gameplay has gotten better over the years, guys, but by small increments. I'm not saying the game hasn't got better. The game has gotten better in certain areas, but in small increments, increments that none of us are happy with. The Madden heads, the guy that play Madden every year, the people that still play Madden, okay? There's a lot of people that say, man, I can't play Madden anymore, okay? But us that do play Madden and get the game every year, people like me, right? The Ultimate Team guys, the competitive guys, guys that want to compete for money, all of us, man, we're going to get Madden every single year, okay? So don't get me wrong, the gameplay has improved each year, in my opinion. It's just been in small increments, okay? Because of the efforts by Rex, Clint, and the development team, and some members of the development team, I think that's why the game has improved, because they want to improve this game, guys. The development team, they want to make this game better. They want to make this game great, man. Like, they just don't have any control. Now, this is how the development cycle works as far as Madden goes. Now, this is what I think, okay? Let's say we're getting ready to deal with Madden 22, right? EA has 7 to 8 months to give or take 7 to 8 months to finish the game. The devs program the new features in the game. This is what they're doing during the 7 to 8 months, right? They program the new features in the game, and then they copy and paste the rest of the game with new graphics and designs, presentation, okay? Now, they try to eliminate as many bugs and glitches as they can, okay? With the beta, right? And community feedback, right? That's the process, right? Then they release the game. And if EA can't get the game completely done, the game is released, most likely. It may be delayed, but most likely, like Madden 21, it was released unfinished and broken. Okay, so then EA says, well, we'll just put the game out, we'll get them sales rolling, and then we'll rely on patches or maybe a first day patch, right? Because it's all revolved around time, guys. Time. Let me give you an example. Imagine this. Right now, Madden 21, they're talking about giving us franchise mode, another part 2 of franchise mode for Madden 21, right? This month. Actually, this month. They're trying to patch the game. They're trying to patch Madden 21 next gen, right? They're trying to fix that game, okay? Now, they're talking about some SpongeBob stuff, okay? And I'm gonna give you my opinion about that, which tells us the direction EA is going in. They're talking about SpongeBob. Who knows what that's gonna be about, right? All right? Now, let me finish what I was saying before I get all over the board. Now, the game releases, okay, either broken or they gotta patch it, right? In the development cycle, the devs don't have time to program logic and intelligence in this game after doing that. They're gonna copy and paste, they're gonna put the new features in the game, try to get the bugs and glitches out of the game and release it. They don't have time to program intelligence and logic, okay? They don't have time to do that. The devs don't have time to improve franchise mode. When are they gonna have time to put in franchise mode? That's why the mode has been lacking every single year. And plus, it's not a priority, okay? The developers don't have time to improve and fix gameplay because it's not a priority. The devs don't have time to put in a pregame and postgame report. It's not a priority. And if it was, they don't have time. The suits have to create time for these developers. The devs don't have time, guys, to put in a halftime show. It's not a priority. It's not a priority. The devs don't have time to put in a halftime show because it's not a priority. EA already has their success plan in their eyes. They're making money, they're profiting, they're making over $1 billion in Ultimate Team. They're saying, man, we're doing what's right. And the community just don't see it. Or whatever they think, right? Okay, now, It has to be a priority for the suits to want to do it. And right now, it's not a priority. Ultimate Team is that priority. They update that game every single week of the year. They put out different cards. They do everything they can to promote Ultimate Team all year long. What's the front page when you look at the yard? It shows you, it leads you to Ultimate Team. Everything leads you to Ultimate Team in this game. They're cash cow. Okay? Now, here's what I want to talk about. When they talk about SpongeBob coming up, not too long ago, they were talking about Campbell's soup, right? Campbell's soup, guys. So what I think EA is doing right now, they're making revenue. It's kind of like, you know how guys have to pay if they want to win an Ultimate Team, right? You have to get your stuff in the yard. You have to make those transactions, right? So I think what EA is doing is letting companies be involved in the game and getting their revenue. They get Campbell's soup revenue. Now they're going to get some of that SpongeBob revenue because those companies, SpongeBob is going to be advertised in that game all over the world, in Madden all over the world. So EA might be heading in that direction where they're bringing companies in, right? They're bringing famous people into the yard, you know, the Snoop Dogs and all these people. And guess what? These people are getting promoted. I mean, they're getting advertisement, right? EA has to pay them to be in their game. But what I'm saying is they're bringing that kind of attention to Madden. The focus is not NFL simulation football. Right now, EA only wants the exclusivity contract to simulation NFL football. It's because of no competition. EA only wants that contract because so they don't have any competition. They don't care about NFL simulation football. They think putting the stats in the guy's shoulder pads, right? They think that's we'll throw them a bone. Again, remember I told y'all they throw us a bone. Right? And next gen is really not next gen. Right? What they call it? Stats? Something stats? I don't even remember the name of it, guys. But anyway, EA only wants the contract so they don't have any competition. They don't care about simulation football. Okay? When they talking about SpongeBob and Campbell's soups and bringing all the singers in and famous people into the game, right? But they don't want to do franchise mode. The only reason they did franchise mode because they were forced to do it. They were forced to do franchise mode by the hashtag fixed franchise that was trending all over the United States. It's the only reason they're working on franchise mode. It's not a priority, guys. Simulation football is not a priority. Now let me read my other notes here. And I'm going to tell you guys, the only solution to get us where we want to be when we focus on simulation NFL football and get close as we can get it, right? Here's the video game Madden. Here's real football. How close can we get Madden to real football? How close can we get there? That's the goal, guys. I'm not saying we can make a game or EA can make a game exactly like real life, but there's so much they could do more than what they're doing. It's just not a priority. Now, the only solution that I see to fix Madden series is number one, get new suits in EA that have a passion to create a really good NFL simulation game and make it a priority. That's the only way. That's the only way the direction of EA is going to change when it comes to Madden football. Okay? Number two, keep everything as it is, but double the development team. Because time is the issue. So that's why they have to make certain things a priority. When you have to make things a priority, means you can't do everything. So what's the priority? And we know the priority has not been franchise mode. It has not been fixing the gameplay. It's not the priority. The priority is revolved around the casuals, Ultimate Team, the fantasy football, the yard, KO mode. That's the direction they're going in, guys. They don't want simulation football, in my opinion, okay? So if they're going to keep doing what they're doing, and the only way we're going to get what we want, they have to grow the development, double size the development team so they can make everybody happy, work on franchise, keep Ultimate Team like it is, do the yard, do all that stuff like they want, but give us the franchise mode and all that. But they need a bigger development team, guys. Okay? And number 3, the solution is, again, keep everything the way it is, but keep their same plan, right? But take that second half development team, put them in a dungeon, and their everyday job is to build this game from scratch. When I say double the size of the development team, keep the size development team you have right now. Keep doing what you're doing the way you want to do Madden, in the direction you want to take it. But we know this game has too many bugs and too many glitches, and it's not going to get any better any year. And I know all games have bugs and glitches, but Madden is getting crazy right now. Y'all know it. They got to rebuild this game with new technology. Get all that old tech out of the game. So get the other half of the development team, have them down in the dungeon, and their everyday job is to build this game from scratch, what may take from 5 to 6 years, and then pop Madden out after 5 or 6 years, or whatever it takes, with the new technology, and rebuild this game. Okay? That's the only 3 solutions that I see that Madden's gonna change. Get new suits that has a priority, that really wants a simulation NFL game. Keep everything the same, double the size of the development team, or keep everything the same, take the extra size development team and rebuild this game from scratch, ground up. Okay, guys? So that's my thoughts about EA. They're going in the direction of putting people paying EA to be in their game. Campbell Soup, SpongeBob, famous singers. That's the direction they're going in, guys. It's obvious that's the direction they're going in. We're going to see on the 7th what they're talking about with this SpongeBob. Okay, guys? And y'all see what they did with next gen, guys. It's not a priority. It's not a priority. Okay? It's not the devs, guys. It's the suits. Get that straight. It ain't Clint. It wasn't Rex. It's the suits. They decide the direction, what's going to be in this game, and what's going to be, what they're going to do to this game every single year. Okay? And Madden 22 is going to be down the same exact road, in my opinion. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, man. Let me know what you think. Hey, I don't know what else to say, man. That's Hollywood's opinion of EA and the direction they're going in. All right? And hopefully 2K can bust this thing out in 2026. Hey, they might bust it out with their non-simulation game next year. Well, this year, this brand new year, they might, hey, EA is gonna be back, in my opinion. I'm calling it. 2026, they will be making a simulation game. They have the license, they have the shield, they have the Players Association. They just can't make a sim game yet, but they will. Because EA don't care about this contract. They only care about exclusivity. That the only guys can make an NFL simulation game, and they want to block out the market so they can build whatever they're trying to build. Okay? Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you. Welcome to Hollywood Sports. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification, bam! And you guys won't miss videos like this. And I will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.